All right, everybody, let's just review the market today. All right, so first, low day came first. Of course, before we do that, we're expecting a green session. Why? Because Mondays are typically more green than red, even in bear markets. That doesn't mean it needs to be a big day, but a lot of times Mondays are green. All right, so then you had lower day established at 8:36 a.m. Only 3 minutes. All right, no, 6 minutes. So it was established at 8:36, 6 minutes from the open. So it's not really spending a lot of time accumulating. It's just tapping a little bit lower and going. So only 6 minutes. If you spend more time in this area below and then reverse, there's more covering, which allows for a bigger move, typically. Alright, so instead we get a lower day 8:36, which only took 6 minutes, and back to open within 3 minutes. So total wick time is 9 minutes. Wick ended at 8:39 a.m. and was about 9% of the range. And then marked up for about 21 minutes, out of which total 24 minutes was the rally. Markup is from open to high day. Rally is this demand rally right here. And that was done fairly early at around 9 o'clock. Expected it to be done around 9:57. And rallies, of course, 24 minutes, typically around that amount of time. A little bit more, usually around 30 minutes. And so it was done pretty early in the day. And there was the overnight high. It just popped up to the overnight high, swept it, and then pulled back. After that, it just went sideways. The first entry opportunity was right here on this reversal, right? Why? Because you have a very strong rally, no supply in the background. 6 minutes, it goes down and closes green. There is supply, but not in terms of time. Only 6 minutes. It's not sustained selling. If it's sustained selling, you have chances for trend breaks, etc. But you see instead there's sustained buying. Why? Because the up wave lasted 24 minutes, whereas the down wave only lasted 6 minutes. So you're measuring in terms of time, not just price, but also time. And you know that 24 minutes is more than 6 minutes, so there's more sustained buying than there is sustained selling, because 24 minutes is more than 6 minutes. And then once again, you have sustained buying right here with another 24-minute wave. Pull down for 18 minutes, and here you have about 36 minutes, but a lot of time, but no reward. Why? Because it's sweeping this low. Right? That's all this move does, is it runs the stops here. How do you know stops are here? Because they're there. How do you know? Because of this green bar. Stops are going to be here. Why? Big green bar. So you put it below the pivot low near that green bar. You run the stops, and then you go up, down, up. This was a really crappy move because it should have at least taken out the high, but it didn't do that. It just went up a little bit. And then after that, there was some news, all that news going on, and that set up the flush right here. The price went and tested the open. As it tested the open, there was buying activity. Right? So it was unable to close and follow through, and instead buyers came in and defended the open. So that's a good sign for buying activity. You must not only take a look at the wave and the rally and all that, but be aware of the key levels. Because if they broke the open, you'll go from a green day to a red day. So as they attempted to break the open, buyers took back control and turned into a green day. All right? Otherwise, it'll be a red day if we close here. And then they pull back and then rally and then all of this. So they defended the open. See, price, because price couldn't go up and take out the high, they attempted to break the open and go lower, but someone defended it and initiated this trend to go back up and stay in the green area. Right? There was another trade right here. This right here, price pulled back, very strong up wave right here. Is there anything else? No, I mean, typically you accumulate and trap, then covering causes markup and goes higher. And initially what happens is prices, they don't just skyrocket up or down most of the time. They create the wick, then have the rally, then have a pullback, and then mark up. In this case, it wasn't that much time, but then you had a rally. It was very early. Typically, it's in this time frame. Then you did have a pullback. These are all pullback areas. And then you had markup activity from where I expected it, but it didn't mark up a lot. Why? Because of this and news. All right, I'm done. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.